Alright, welcome back. This is episode 6 of Goody Two Shoes Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. Let's see where we are. Now, these are all going to be pre-recorded for the first playthrough. Apparently, we have to dodge enemy attacks and cast Incendio on enemies 5 times. Okay. We also do have some new side quests. Crossroads round 3 and spell practice 2. Let's see. We'll do the first Daedalian keys just so it's out of our thing. I think that's how it goes. Let's go to the astronomy tower. All right. I hope you guys are well. It's very entertaining to play through, talk to myself a bit. Yeah, I've been gaming for a while. Hogwarts
A
Legacy
Daedalian
is
key.
not
Wonder where it
my
might lead me.
Hogwarts Legacy is not my first game I've been playing. The whole point of this YouTube channel. Hold on, there's something to pick up. Feel free to read.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
You gotta smack it. Let's go back. When it's just at the right point. Was way too early. Nope. Also not. Sound effects are fun though. Ah, too late. Nope. Has to hover above the lock. Let's just wait for the right moment. That was too early.
Yes.
There we go. And
An
we
old
get
coin.
these house
Perhaps Nellie knows
tokens.
what it means.
We shall return to her. There are 16 of them. Alright, let's just walk back to her. Good thing is that the astronomy tower is done. With this key. The others are a bit more difficult to find. And... well, not difficult, but just... they are tedious. Alright. So I do have a question for the people who are going to be watching this. What was the first game that you
Were you able
played?
to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Mine was Monster Hunter Freedom Unite on the PSP. And I am a very big Monster Hunter fan and I can't wait for Wilds to come out. Maybe I will do a Worlds playthrough if I can somehow get it to work on with PS Remote Play, but we'll see later on.
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock. Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet? A curious token of some sort. Looks like a Gryffindor house token. I bet it unlocks our house chest. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in our common room and heard there are also in the other common rooms. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
Alright, they want us to put the key back into the common room, and we are in South Wing, I think. Yep, there it is. So we still don't have access to the hospital wing, but once we see Mr. Moon, we will get Alohomora, and that's when we will get the quest for the Demiguise statues, which we will be doing fairly quickly.
I should see this through and find the Gryffindor house chest. This must be
Here's
my house chest.
our house
It
chest.
seems I'll
Just
need to find more house tokens if I'm to open
place
this.
the token.
Quite a few by the look of it.
Alright. I mean, we have the quest now. We have one from 16. But right now we shall do the spell practice. Let's go to the map. And south. Is it the south wing? Yes, it is. Let's go to the clock tower, I think it is. Yeah, because the bell tower is somewhere else. Then must be the clock tower. And you might notice that there's a massive swinging pendulum here and some signs on the floor, and there to unlock something else, but we will need a little more for that. Alright, let's do the practice and then do the
Hello,
final
Lucan.
round.
I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Yes, let's just
That
do
would
it.
be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Alright, he wants Axio, Incendio, Levioso. Oh,
Good one.
I will do it like that, and here. Now we want 1, 2, 3. Get it to me and put it on fire.
Nicely done.
Should be one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Alright, now that is a very tough combination.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
What do you say? I will say we.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Alright, now that is the first one done. Are we ready for it? We have some potions, we have some tentacular. What does this do? Oh. Why do we have it here even? Alright, let's talk to Duncan.
Hello, Lucan.
Oh.
Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big
Lucan.
match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I
Absolutely.
certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
We'll go with Sebastian.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Alright. Alright, these are tough.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Very well.
Yes, I'm ready now.
We
Very
will
well.
be beating
Good
this
luck
right
out
now.
there.
And it just shows that it is quite difficult. Oh no! So close.
Care to try again?
Yes.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Hmm.
Fringo!
Protego, I'm the one!
Fringo!
Leviosa.
Confringo,
Stupefy.
Leviosa,
Stupefy.
Fringo!
Stupefy.
Fringo!
Fringo. Stupefy. Leviosa.
give them all four!
Sendo! Fringo!
Fringo. Stupefy. Incendio.
Fringo! Is that all you've got?
Leviosa.
Ooh, that was close.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Alright, let's be
I'm
humble.
flattered, but I don't deserve such an honor.
Come now, you're the undisputed winner. You should revel in your accomplishment. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Yeah, that should be fine. Ooh. Not an easy quest. Let's track it quickly. We need to avoid 5 more enemy attacks, and we get Expelliarmus, which we should have actually gotten before we did this, but that's fine. Let's go to herbology first, and then we should finish it. Anything new we get? Yes, we have a new appearance. Oh, we got a new owl from Lucan. Just for this quest. Alright. Let's go to the Forbidden Forest, I would say. And just complete the quick dodging one. And look, there is something here. There should be a spider nest somewhere close by. Let's get the leaping toadstool caps. Chickens.
Or it can feed you. I prefer them.
Yes.
Alright. That's Bullfrog completed, and let's get out of here. Or Dugbog. We don't have Flipendo yet, but once we do, it should be fine.
Revelio.
Let's just collect a few more things here before we head back. Oi. How is there nothing there? It's a scam. It's a scam, I tell you. Can these ones be collected? Yes, they can. But only one? Another scam. Fine. Let's go back to Hogwarts. Is it? I hate when that happens. I really do. Fine. So yeah, I will be keeping the loading screens in. I don't think that they are too much of a
Revelio.
game breaker, but that's fine. Let me in. Little piggy, let me in. Oh, yeah, I said I was gonna go to herbology and afterwards we're gonna go to Professor Hecat. That's fine. That's absolutely fine with me. Let's just do the quest.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Rose in the garden.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Goes from my audience too. Might be quite loud. Just don't
Now,
faint.
Everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
No. Let's pull it out.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like not.
Revelio.
Oh. Mallow sweet leaves. We will need them.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Oh.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's
see, how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion.
So yeah, they take
As you all
about
should know from Professor Sharp's class.
10 minutes to grow. We'll just put that in.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
All right.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leah. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Oh,
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
yeah. We just want to collect everything we can before we leave. Another mallow sweet. Oh, and Dittany. Perfect. The way to do it is with the tab, or by me it's with tab. And just press it.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year.
Then
to
they
keep the
just
gnomes
roll
out.
away.
Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Isn't that cute?
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Considering I'll be there first, I wonder how quick he will return.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
Revelio.
Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
It's outside, but there is one. Perfect. And a note to Professor Garlic.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Sorry about that. Had a little bit of a coughing fit. And no, I'm not sick, but let's say
Magical
yes.
plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Oh, later. Ooh. I'll go to Professor Hecat.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Come on, out the way.
There are a few.
Thank you. Yes, I do want Expelliarmus as soon as possible. Alright. For a massive school, we can get around pretty quickly. Oh, that was a Daedalian key. And there's Poppy. I think she's one of the most interesting quests there's to know. If all classes would go as quickly as this right now.
Care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Yes, we know. There we go. That was simple.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
And I will just assign it to what?
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may...
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Accio!
Alright, what else do we have to do right now? Let's go for the potions class, because I do kind of want to brew my potions. What do we get? Oh, combat. Defeat 5, I think 10 and 15. There's also combat trophies for trolls, I think dark wizards, spiders, dogs, enemies, I think goblins. These would be... yeah, there's a lot to do. Alright,
Revelio.
Hold on. Let me just get the money first. I can't wait for my talents class because I really want to be able to run while sneaking around. Gets you so much faster through the day. What really irks me a bit is that you don't see like the Daedalian keys found in Hogwarts. You know there are 16, but it would be useful to see where I already got one and not, because later on it's just gonna be, when searching for them, really, really annoying.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the...
Professor Black would not
There it is. Is that another level? Or not yet? Not yet. Alright, let's start the class.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Luckily, not all brewing after this is like that. That would just be a waste of time, I would have to say. Let's stir the cauldron. And done.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. We are trying to be the perfect Gryffindor.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I can't.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
All right.
Keep your potion stable.
Revelio.
What? My gear slots are full? No! Already? I suppose. Let's upgrade. Nope. Nothing here. We shall get this one. My new handwear. It's better. Absolutely not. And for now, I can collect it later. Don't I have the Ashwinder eggs already? There they are.
Your potion should not be that color. Should you chop the Didney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Yeah, they don't take long. Just that's how brewing will be done after the quest the whole time, and I think they all take about 30 seconds to a minute. You can buy the recipes at J. Pippin's. For now, we shall just
And now we add the
wait.
mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, It's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Oh! Dragon Duck! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
What does Amit want?
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Nah,
I wish he talked about it more.
nothing important.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
All right.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
All right. What is our next quest? Sure. Let's. I don't want to do this because I know where the last one is, and we'll just continue with the main one. And like I said, until we have Mr. Moon and his quest. Alright, I may have missed one, but I don't think that is going to... That should be fine. For now, we shall go to Hogsmeade and sell some stuff, because we are pretty full. Where do you want to go? Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think it matters which vendor you go to sell your stuff. So let's see if I sell everything at the Tomes shop. Do I have enough for the bouncing cauldrons, which I will need later? Let's check.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here.
Oh, can buy it right now. Then let's.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
And let's sell everything.
Doing business with you.
I think later on you can have your own shop and you get a 10% upsell price. But for now, we don't have the luxury. Need 2,500. We'll get it later.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
If it weren't for the cost of things.
Alright. She wants to be in Lower Hogsmeade. So let's do this. And the clock tower exit. Yeah, for now we're still on foot. I'm going to be trying to blast through all the main quests, because once we have a broom, we can pop those funky looking balloons up there. Right now we are sadly all on foot. And that here is Hagrid's house.
Revelio.
Can we go in? We can. And we find some money. And a sweet little chest. Groundskeeper's tools. It's funny enough, we aren't exactly in Hogwarts anymore, but it still counts to the Hogwarts field guide pages. Oh, bouncing mushrooms. Let's get out of the way. 1, 2, 3.
It is good to see you, my friend.
And let's talk to Natty.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade. I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you? I'm all right at the moment. We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you. I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student. A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own. What sort of stand? Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Let's warn her.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well, all the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise. That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow? I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs. All right. But how? I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me. Thank you, Natty.
All right.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
So as you see, there's also sub-quests
They must have come this way.
around.
Think.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You got regret coming here. Think you're funny?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Stop right there! There's a hammer to hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere.
You'll take this student off of my dead body!
That's a child is well!
What have you done?
Rookwood to find me himself.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Is that the main story? Sorry, wrong key. There we go. Yep, that was the main story. Alright. We shall do it, because the Trials of Merlin are very useful. Excuse me.
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
We'll ask who's Priya.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin, gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor, hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Hold on, did you just say Slytherin? I always thought he meant be a Gryffindor or a
I can see
Ravenclaw.
why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Yeah.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Don't mind if I do.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
And that's where she's wrong. Each trial, there's some trials that are different. I think there's like 6 different trials.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
All right, which
What should I do
one?
This is uncharted. Merlin's beard!
The
Here?
flames make the fire sink.
And here. It's timed, and every time it happens, we will see this cutscene.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
Now,
Day, I can hardly believe it.
I will be showing you only the trials I come across when we are on a quest. Otherwise, I will be clearing them one by one, because I think there are 133 Merlin's trials. Let's just zoom out. There are 95, but that's still a lot. And every time you complete it, after you complete a couple of them, I think it's in the challenges with exploration, Merlin's trials, you get your inventory gets expanded, so you want to complete them as quickly as possible. But yeah. Oh, missed one challenge. There's something with combat. Defeat 10 Dark Wizards. Alright. Let's speak to Nora.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Yeah, also relative safety. Alright. Oh. Is that the one I... Pink swirl. Who do we have here? We have
I never
Arn.
thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Let's start the quest.
Pardon me, is everything
Do it.
all right?
Hardly. I've
Then
just
we'll
lost
have
my
finished.
business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now, but they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
All right.
Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Let's see what Jalal has to offer.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
I think right now we're fine.
What do you have for sale?
I'm just curious.
What can I help you with today?
Leech juice. Nothing. Yeah, I'm not going to be spending money on potions right now.
Sometime.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be...
I have to change something here. Actually, let's do it this way. Let's collect the moonstone.
Revelio.
Yeah, thanks for the money. Oh yeah, Archies. Oh, it's the dragon scale. Good to know. Thanks for the coins. There is another trial here, and these ones are pretty fun. Now let's just quickly do it before we head to the goblin camp.
It's a pleasant surprise.
Alright. Let's see where. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Huh? Fading. Luckily, I don't think this is too much in the time.
Merlin himself would be proud.
That's all, and we get more inventory space now. But this cutscene always appears when you do a Merlin trial, and it's not the most pleasant. Who sees me? There's a mongrel? Alright. Let's just get away. Keep to the road. Spiders. What they want to do?
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
So yeah, I will keep. I'll try and do this sneakily because I'm not strong enough. As you can see, there's already someone waiting.
They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a knocktail. I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named.
An encampment. This must be it.
Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
Tell us.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind. Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky. One less human to worry about.
What? What the?
So yeah, it didn't go exactly how I wanted it.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
All right. There's dueling feats, but I don't think I have seen a loyalist with a crossbow yet. No. Once we have it, there's a way to steal their crossbows, and is a crossbow bolt that they want, or yeah, it's one of the more difficult ones. I don't think I've ever managed it before. Let's just look for a sneak way in. One moment. Alright, this one is gonna be a pretty long episode then, because I do want to finish this quest before we continue. And sneaking right now is very, very slow, because we still don't have talent points. Which kind of pisses me off that we have to wait for a long, long time. Alright, now that we've circled the entire thing, how do we get in sneakily? Huh? Wireless Stranger, there we have it. That's exactly what I was searching for. Let's check it out. While they're preparing to fire, their bolt can be snatched away and launched back with ancient magic throw for a devastating attack. Alright. So we just hit the Y button.
How many of you are there?
Such arrogance. Right now to be right. Didn't have to end this way.
What? No, let's return from the last checkpoint. Oh god, how often am I gonna have to do that? It was going so well.
There's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
Someone there? Easily diverted.
Run, whooping!
Your spells glance off of me. You won't stop me.
How did I die? Alright. I shall try this a couple of more times. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to call it because it might be a very long
One way to enter.
episode. Let's try it one more time.
How many of you are there?
You will regret coming here.
I hate
Was that your bet? Not quite.
Red Rock will lead us to victory!
You can't stop us. Won't get away with that. Easily diverted.
What do you...
battle. Renrock will unite us. Is that the best you can do? What an unfortunate disappointment!
Oh, get out, get out, get out! Whoa!
An utterly pitiful display. Are you quite finished? You're so very weak.
Damn! So close. One more time. Come on, we can do this. This actually is pretty hard. I like it. I like it a lot. Now that is what you do call a challenge.
What? Aha! There you are. Huh?
How many of you are there?
And who's there? When are you going to give up? You were never going to win.
No, I am going to win.
Merlin trial.
Is that not your best moment, I fear?
How many of you are there?
Up for a bit of dying, are we? Have you not run away? Vicious bloods! Refuse to be defeated by a petty. That is... No, that was nothing but luck!
That was quite something. Now, to Freon's carts. Revelio.
Yeah, okay, that was...
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. Revelio.
Nothing in here. Something in here? No chests? Oh, it's disappointing. Fine. Let us free the carts.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to on.
Let's check up here. Yep, there's a chest. Ooh. And since we do have a trial here, let's also complete it. Now this is a very easy trial. Huh? Just cast Axio and look for these on the floor. Just need one to get there and the rest will just follow. Anything else here? Nope. But you always will see one at least. Alright. Is there one more? Yes, there is. But the question is, where are the little balls? Are they outside? There they are. So if we can't find something... Might need to change your perspective a bit. Alright, follow me. Perfect, let's start heading back.
So tricky after all.
Alright, how far away is it? It's just 400 meters. Let's take a nice run back.
There's a victory that came none too soon.
Alright, and we completed dueling feats. Yeah, I really wish we had Confringo right now. Burn them from a mile away. And who likes spiders anyway? Ugh. Actually, I don't mind them. My sister was playing it. Ooh, she's a serious arachnophobe. But you know, to each their own. Let's just head back, report in, figure out what the recipe for Wiggenweld potions are. I think we can keep like 25. And the fact that I'm at 0
If you're here for my wares,
is disturbing.
I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
Let's it was no trouble.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
That sounds
What
wonderful.
A nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Alright. These villages, they also have chests inside them. But I will clear the villages once I have Mr. Moon done. Actually, what is my next main quest, considering... Oh, lost astrolabe. Alright, we shall just... Where was it? Somewhere by the pier? I'm not blind, am I? There. Speak with the student on the dock. I shall travel there and then... Alright, then I thank you all for staying with me up till now. It's been a pleasure. We shall save it over the Venomous Valor one. Alright. So, thanks for watching. I'm gonna sign out this episode here. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want. And I shall see you next time.